Now on CoastTV News.
Chilly start to the week for Delmarva. Temperatures in the 30s and 40s out the door with warmer afternoons in store. We're expecting 60s on the way and some rain chances increasing later in the week. I'll have the details coming up next.
Making a walk to the Bay Beach easier and safer. We have the latest on the Milford Slaughter Beach Shared Use Path feasibility project.
A retention pond rescue. That was the scene over the weekend in Rehoboth Beach. How a driver ended up there and the charges they're now facing.
Work schedule change in Rehoboth. What drivers can expect starting today with the big paving project on Rehoboth Avenue.
This is CoastTV News Today.
And it is Monday, November 18th, 2024. Good morning. I'm Matt Pensick.
Good morning. I'm Paige Marley. Thanks for being up with us during our 5 o'clock hour.
And we're past the halfway point of the month for many. I think this is the final full week of work this month because we have the holiday next weekend.
That's right. Wow. November's going.
It
boom.
is. And then Christmas.
And then New Year's?
For some of you, I know Christmas has already started.
No, who are you talking
the holiday
about?
decoration. Just random people.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. Some of our houses are decked out, and my outdoor lights aren't on yet, though. I'm saving
I didn't know that, but
myself for that one.
Yeah.
We'll wait till December for that. Bob, what about you? Have you put any Christmas decorations up?
Not yet, but I'm about to deck the halls. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Delmarva. Yeah, and the weather will be conducive for that the beginning to middle part of the week with temperatures into the 60s. But it is a chilly start out the door. 38 in Salisbury, 36 in Delmar, 39 Seaford. I checked my home station in Millsboro, about 38 there, but 49 in Ocean City and Rehoboth right now at 48. So pretty typical chill for the latter part of November as the winds are light right now. We've got some clouds out there, some mid to high-level clouds. Otherwise, we still have high pressure in place. A few showers off to the north, so it's just clouds that we're seeing, and I think we're looking at that filtered sunshine as we go through the morning hours. Here's 6 a.m. on Futurecast. We're in the low 40s. Then I think we'll thin out those clouds as we go through the morning. As we go into the noon hour, 63 in Millsboro, 61 at Bethany Beach, Fenwick Island around 61. Then we're topping out in the mid to upper 60s, so above average as we go into the afternoon with lower 60s at the beaches. Then a little cooler into the evening. Day part forecast has increasing sunshine and temperatures into the upper 60s. A mild start to the week and some rain chances on the way. I'll talk about those coming up a little bit later in the newscast.
Bob, we do have an update on a story that we've been covering for some time now. It's about a physical connection between Milford and Slaughter Beach. Currently, the two communities are separated by Route 1, and getting across without driving, that leaves people with limited options. It was back in May of last year, 2023, Milford and Slaughter Beach received a grant from the Federal Department of Transportation to support the design of building a pathway between the two communities. The study will assess the feasibility and develop a conceptual design for a shared use path that connects Milford with Slaughter Beach. That's according to the Delaware Department of Transportation. Study team is conducting a series of pop-up events to share details about an understanding of the community's needs and collect feedback. The next one of these will be on November 19th.
A Rehoboth Beach teenager is facing charges after police say she sped directly into a retention pond. This is a picture of what the car in the pond on Old Landing Road and Fairway Drive looks like. Troopers say that the car ended up there after speeding away from officers on Route 1. This all started around 4 a.m. Good news, the driver was able to swim to shore, but she is now facing multiple charges, including underage drinking and reckless driving. We have more details about this crash on CoastTV.com.
Happening tonight, Verizon Wireless. They are attempting to take the next step in placing a tower in Rehoboth Beach. This will get another look during the Sussex County Board of Adjustment meeting, and we have a map showing the location of where Verizon wants this tower to be. It's located on Old Landing Road. That's an area just south of Betsy Ross Boulevard. Verizon is asking the board for a special use exception. Also have an update on the big paving project in Rehoboth Beach. Daytime work on Rehoboth Avenue. It begins today. It will continue through mid-December. It's a change from the 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. time frame that had been in place. And there will be a pause also before Thanksgiving until after the Christmas parade. That's scheduled for December 2nd. Parking and lane closures. That'll happen during the day, but DelDOT says some parking will be available on each block at all times.
If you're heading to downtown Lewis, you'll want to listen to this. Heads up, 2nd Street is closing today at midnight through Tuesday at noon. The city says it's for minor resurfacing and no cars can go on 2nd Street at that time.
Water quality in the canals at South Bethany continues to be tracked, and Later today, we expect to get an update on the situation. The Canal Water Quality Committee meeting to review its fall cleaning efforts and go over some maintenance issues. Water quality testing continues there. It's expected the public will get an update on that progress, and this all begins at 10 a.m.
Happening today, Snow Hill Middle School is making history with a NASA moon tree. This morning, the school will unveil and plant a loblolly pine sapling that actually orbited the moon during the 2022 Artemis 1 mission. Its rare tree is part of NASA's effort to connect space exploration with environmental stewardship. The program honors the legacy of the original moon trees, seeds that orbited the moon. That was during the Apollo 14 mission back in 1971.
For those of you who start, two big changes went into effect on Sunday. Route 212, it will no longer stop at Georgetown's Professional Park. Also Route 215, that will end at 9:30 at night and no longer run on Saturdays. DART says it's due to low ridership.
In Wicomico County, Wicomico deputies continue looking for a man they say shot a woman multiple times. Police say this happened Saturday afternoon on North Curlew Road. Deputies say a woman was found with multiple gunshot wounds. She was taken to the hospital and is in stable condition despite the life-threatening injuries, according to sheriffs. Police say that Daquan Bratton from Salisbury is the suspect and he is on the loose. Anyone with information on his whereabouts are asked to contact authorities.
Now taking a live look at the White House, Washington, D.C. Yes, it is in the middle of your screen. It is not lit up, but it's there, folks. Trust us on that. Biden-Harris administration winding down, and President-elect Trump continues the work in building his cabinet. And as expected, the Democrats have immediately pounced on some of his choices.
The NBC's Bree Jackson shows us those perspectives from each side of the debates.
President-elect Trump with a ringside view of the USC fight over the weekend as the country gets a clearer picture of his picks for key roles in his new administration. Trump's latest is fossil fuel executive Chris Wright as energy secretary. He's argued that the climate crisis is a myth.
You get the truth from people who...
This comes amid news that Mr. Trump's pick for defense secretary, Pete Hegseth, paid a woman an undisclosed amount of money after she accused him of sexual assault. Hegseth's attorney says his client is completely innocent of what he calls a consensual encounter. Lawmakers also raise alarms about Hegseth's past comments that the military should not have women in combat roles.
There is deep concern, but also a deep opportunity to sort of make sure we are putting only qualified people in these jobs.
There's also controversy surrounding Trump's choice for Attorney General, Matt Gaetz. Some lawmakers want the House Ethics Committee to release its report into allegations of sexual misconduct and illicit drug use. Gaetz denies wrongdoing and resigned from Congress last week. Some Republicans argue the report should not be released.
The jurisdiction of the Ethics Committee is limited to those who are serving in the institution.
I believe the Senate should have access to that. Now, should it be released to the public or not? That's I guess that will be part of the negotiations.
Democrats are also blasting Trump's selections, including Robert Kennedy Jr. as Health and Human Services Secretary.
These nominations are insane and crazy.
Congress gearing up for a battle over cabinet selections. In Washington, Bree Jackson, NBC News.
Some exciting news for Coast TV. If you watch Late Night with Seth Meyers, you're going to see a familiar mug on his desk.
Yeah, we're looking forward to this page. Our very own Coast TV mug will be featured on tonight's show at 12:30 a.m. So be sure to tune in and look for that mug. You can see it right here.
That sounds exciting. All right, we're just getting started this morning on Coast TV News Today.
Meet Canine Odin. Dewey Beach Police welcoming a new four-legged friend to their team.
Also, Shellville returns. We have your inside look at the Christmas Spectacular.
And up next, crews battle a garage fire in Ocean View. What we know so far from officials. Stay with us on Coast TV News Today.
You already know Robinson's family of businesses as coin experts. They also specialize in natural and now lab diamonds. Robinson's has the largest selection and the largest jewelry showroom on Delmarva with 8 jewelers on staff.
Did you know that lab diamonds are the same as natural diamonds, just lacking nitrogen from the earth? Lab-created diamonds have the same carat weight and grade and density as natural diamonds, but at only 1/3 of the cost.
With decades of serving our community, we're glad to be your trusted family business. Robinson's family of businesses, where Delmarva gets engaged.
Coverage on the road, in your community, along the coast. The IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, live on the street, day or night. From breaking news to weather in your town, the IG Burton First Alert Weather Jeep, coverage you can count on.
Turn your home into a masterpiece with Artwork Painting. Local professional painters at an affordable price.
Artwork Painting did an excellent job with our house. We were really happy with all of the pieces of work they did, the drywall work, the walls, the trim. I would definitely recommend Artwork Painting for your house.
Artwork Painting treats our customers and their homes with care, delivering quality work and experiences. Call Artwork Painting now for a free same-day estimate. Artwork Painting, keeping Southern Delaware beautiful inside and out.
Your child deserves the best. When your child is sick, every moment counts. And the team at Tidal Health Pediatrics understands the urgency of such situations. Whether it's a sudden fever, a troubling cough, or another pediatric ailment, your child will be seen when they need it most. Schedule your child's appointment now at tidalhealth.org/findapediatrician or call 410-912-5785 because your child's health is our top priority. Tidal Health Pediatrics, compassionate care when you need it most.
Coming up, Drew's got Lucy Liu and Kieran Shipka.
I came over to your house and I was going to spend the night because I had just broken up with someone.
Let's clarify. I found her hiding in my bushes.
Monday at noon on Coast TV.
5:11 on our Monday morning. Bay Health Cam showing dry conditions in Dover right now. It's chilly out the door as well. 37 in Delmar, 39 Seaford, Salisbury, 38, 49 in Ocean City. Rehoboth at 48 degrees, and we've got light winds out there right now. And we've got some clouds, mid to high level clouds, nothing in the way of rain as we still have high pressure in charge, and that'll keep us quiet throughout the day. Make sure the kids are bundled up out the door. Bus stop forecast 38 degrees off to school. A chilly start for sure. And then heading home, well, they can still carry that jacket with them or wear it. You know, it's up to them. Dry and mild conditions and temperature around 66.
Thank you so much. Take a look at this now. Firefighters battled this garage fire. This was on West Avenue in Ocean View. Firefighters say it took about 2 hours to put that fire out.
Sunday was a busy one for fire crews in Sussex County. Take a look at this. This is a large fire that happened in Harbison. Several fire departments responded to this home off of Route 5, south of Route 9. There were no reported injuries.
In your consumer news this morning, the United States Postal Service plans to posthumously highlight an actress, Betty White, with the stamp in its 2025 collection. So according to an announcement made on Friday, the image of the late Golden Girls actor is among several new stamps that'll be featured next year. The stamp's illustration is inspired by a 2010 photograph of White. However, the Postal Service said that additional stamps will soon be announced. The designs could change. As you know, White died in December of 2021 after suffering a stroke at the age of 99.
If you want to buy a new car, be prepared for quite a sticker shock. Data shows that Americans pay over $47,000 on average for a new car last month. That's about $10,000 more from 5 years ago. Some of the reasons for the price hike include consumers wanting more expensive SUVs and trucks, along with automakers going all in on expensive cars.
New this morning, AAA projects that nearly 80 million Americans are expected to travel over Thanksgiving. The projections estimate that 79.9 million travelers will head 50 miles or more from their home over the Thanksgiving holiday travel period. Data suggesting that the worst times to travel by car over Thanksgiving are Tuesday and Wednesday afternoon. This year's extended holiday forecast sets a new record and exceeds those pre-pandemic numbers. Still to come this morning, we're talking Christmas cheer in Rehoboth Beach, Shellville opening their doors this holiday season.
A dry and chilly start to our Monday. 49 in Ocean City on the Gateway Subaru camera. Sand looks nice and smooth. I don't know, not exactly a great beach day, but it will be milder as we go through the next few afternoons with temperatures in the 60s expected and some much needed rain later in the week. I'll talk about that and track it on Futurecast in 2 minutes.
Listen to Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. We are Delmarva proud.
Ride the wave of Delmarva's vibrant coastal vibes with Coast Life. From hidden gems to sun-kissed trends and captivating local tales. Dive deep and immerse yourself in our coastal rhythm. Catch Coast Life weekdays at 4 on Coast TV.
I've been thinking about renovating my garage floor, and suddenly I'm seeing signs everywhere. The universe keeps hinting, even at my local gas company. Pinnacle Concrete is everywhere. And again, multiple signs at the print store. The signs are too strong to ignore. It's time to call. With so many options, my dream is taking shape. And now, I'm not just seeing signs, I'm living proof. Pinnacle Concrete Coatings, because quality matters.
Chesapeake Healthcare welcomes new adult medicine doctors to their team. Dr. Mitchell Gittleman and his associates are accepting new patients at their office at Winter Place Parkway in Salisbury. Chesapeake Healthcare also expanded their adult medicine team to accept new patients in Pocomoke and their office in Berlin. Together, Chesapeake Healthcare offers an expansive team of adult medicine doctors and practitioners across the Lower Shore in Salisbury, Princess Anne, Berlin, and Pocomoke. Call the office near you today to schedule your appointment.
Welcome to the brand new Bath by Spicer Brothers showroom. Experience the future of bathroom remodeling. Bath by Spicer Brothers is Delmarva's exclusive BCI Elite dealer, offering more selections, styles, and colors, including options like the laser etched tile pattern system. Made in the USA, built for beauty and performance, our baths are durable, mold resistant, and guaranteed for life.
With no money down, no interest, and no payments until 2026, you have no reason to wait.
Call Bath by Spicer Brothers today, because you deserve the best.
Huddle up for Nittany Game Week.
Get a sideline seat with coaches Jay Paterno and Tom Bradley as they join host Todd Sadowski for expert analysis on the blue and white. Nittany Game Week, Friday nights at 10:30 and Saturday mornings at 11 on DSN.
Listen to 93.5 The Beach, Delmarva's rock station.
Time is 5:16, and you are looking live at a very calm situation in Ocean City. Not a lot of activity at this time of the morning there, Bob. I know you've been working hard so far trying to track the potential of rain in this drought situation.
Yes, we are still in the throes of a drought, Matt, and definitely we do have some rain on the way. How much? Well, I don't think we're looking at a lot, but, you know, we'll take it as it comes. And we're dry, I think, as we go through Tuesday. But then Tuesday night into Wednesday, we start to increase that chance for rain, scattered chances. Looks like the best chance is Wednesday night into Thursday. Then it looks like after that, it gets pretty cold and then dries out into this upcoming weekend. Temperature-wise out the door, 39 in Seaford, 37 in Delmar, Salisbury 38, but 49 in Ocean City, 48 in Rehoboth right now. So a normal chill for the end of November as we have light winds and we have some clouds out there, mid to high level clouds. Nothing in the way of precipitation. We still have high pressure in place, so that'll keep us dry, but a little milder today. There are some showers across the northeast, and the main weather event is across the central plains. You're getting severe weather through Texas and then heavy rain into the plains. This area of low pressure will be tracking to the east and eventually give us a chance of some showers as we go into the middle part of the week. Here's Futurecast this morning. We're into the low 40s. Make sure you bundle up, and we'll see those mid to high level clouds throughout the day, warming through the 50s this morning. By noon, we're into the low to mid 60s, around 63 in Millsboro, but only 58 in Dewey Beach. Then by Monday, well, that's today, by 3 o'clock, around 67 in Selbyville, Millsboro, Delmar, and Salisbury, and then 50s and low 60s at the beaches. And then we're falling through the 50s this evening. Overnight, we're looking at mostly clear skies, and we'll see chilly temperatures as we go into Tuesday morning into the 40s and low to mid 50s at the beaches, around 46 in Millsboro, 45 in Georgetown. And then as we go into Tuesday morning, we're looking at the clouds and temperatures in the 50s. By the afternoon, not as warm as today, lower 60s, and we could see a few showers later Tuesday, and then those showers could increase Tuesday night on into Wednesday morning, scattered in nature. And as we go into Wednesday, we're looking at a lot of clouds and temperatures into the 60s. By the end of the week, what we're going to be seeing is an upper level low with a lot of cold air moving into our area. So we're looking at maybe snow showers to the north and west in the mountains west of Baltimore into Pennsylvania. But for us, it's cold showers as we go into Thursday and Friday. Temperature struggling through the 50s. Then I think we do start to dry things out as we go into the upcoming weekend. Rain chances not overly impressive, but I think over the 3-day period, Wednesday through Friday, we should see about a quarter to about a half an inch of rain. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 68 today. It's still mild Tuesday, 63, and then some of those showers late Tuesday into Wednesday, 67 Wednesday. I think a better chance of showers Wednesday night into Thursday, and 55, only 51 on Friday for a high, and overnight lows into the 30s. So those temperatures do dip late in the weekend. It doesn't look like it dries out into the weekend, but it will be chilly with temperatures into the mid-50s. Umbrella giveaway winner today is Bill Graham from Rehoboth Beach. Congratulations, Bill, on your brand new umbrella from Paul Davis and Coast TV.
Thank you. Now, of course, with the holidays right around the corner, Christmas Village Shellville in Rehoboth Beach opened their doors this weekend for the public to enjoy all the festivities they have to offer.
Yeah, the 5.5 acres of Christmas cheer includes train rides, sledding, snowball fights for the kids to enjoy.
I did the snowball fight last year. What are you talking about? Live music playing throughout the village, of course, as well. Miniature houses for the elves and children, and special appearances by Santa and Mrs. Claus.
The director of marketing for Shell Brothers says it takes all year to prepare for the Christmas season, but it always pays off in the end.
We love this event so much because people come in and the joy is so apparent when it snows every 15 minutes, when they see all these magical things with the little kids just shrieking for joy in the houses. So it's really, really special at Shellville, and we love that we can offer that to the community for free.
Now, if you want to see Shellville for yourself, they are open Thursdays through Sundays from 1 to 9 p.m.
Sticking with the holiday festivities, the 32nd annual Winterfest of Lights in Ocean City. It starts this Thursday, November 21st. And this year's event features expanded light displays, fire pits, amusement rides, and augmented reality games. Coming up next on Coast TV, meet the latest canine on duty in Dewey Beach. Coast TV News Today is back after this.
Foul odors, discolored water, are you running out of hot water more quickly? These are all signs of sediment buildup in your water heater. And as the buildup becomes more severe, it can even cause a premature tank failure. Flushing the tank periodically can prevent these problems. FH Fur has you covered. Get a water heater flush for $49. That's right, a complete water heater flush for only $49. Act now and get a plumbing inspection free.
877-CALL-FUR. FHFur.com.
Middays with April Brilliant. It's a feel-good show on your radio.
April is the easiest way to get through my workday.
She plays my favorite songs.
She helped me find my furry friend.
She's always making me smile.
Listening to April is the best way to get through my workday.
She makes me feel special.
Middays with April, weekdays from 10 to 3 on Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. Sponsored by Critter Getters.
Have you lost a loved one to suicide? You are not alone. I lost my teenage son to this heartbreaking tragedy.
And I lost my veteran dad, who faced his struggles alone in silence.
We're here as part of the Jesse Clump Memorial Fund's Lost team, providing support to suicide loss survivors.
We understand this complicated grief. We are here to meet, talk, or text whenever you need.
Remember, you are not alone.
Call us at 410-726-3090.
Together we can heal and find hope again.
When it's your home, we know you always want the best. And if it's unique, stylish, and custom made, Superior Screen and Glass is your place. We are dedicated to providing the highest quality craftsmanship to our clients on every project. With our Pella and Anderson certified windows and doors, we will help highlight the beauty and function of your home with energy efficient, protective glass. To make your business or home superior and beautiful, trust the experience and expertise of Superior Screen and Glass.
Mondays at 5 on Big 107.7. It's time to huddle up and talk football.
We're talking touchdowns, tackles, and everything in between. From game-changing plays to the latest news around the league. We'll take a deep dive into all of the plays that made a difference. We'll see you in the end zone.
Catch the End Zone, Mondays at 5 on Big 107.7. Sponsored by Tyndall's Casual Furniture and North Star Heating and Air Conditioning.
Listen to Coast Country 103.9 and 106.3. We're Delmarva proud.
Dewey Beach Police Department has welcomed a new canine to their team. Everyone, let's meet Odin here. He was sworn in on Friday by Mayor Stevens with the commissioners, town manager, and the chief. Dewey Beach Police say Canine Odin has already been busy on the street and that they are excited to have him as part of the team.
The holiday season is here. It's the most wonderful time of the year for many, but can be a difficult time for many others. And that's where Draper Media's Bless Our Children campaign can help bring the Christmas spirit to everyone, but we need your support to make that happen.
For many in our community, the holidays can bring about stress as they strive to create unforgettable moments for their cherished little ones.
That's where the Bless Our Children campaign can help, but we need your support to make it happen. All of the money you donate goes to local nonprofit organizations which give gifts to children this holiday season.
every penny you give helps families right here on Delmarva because WBOC covers all administrative costs.
You can help local children by accepting the Shell Brothers Bless Our Children Challenge by donating at least $1,000. As our thank you, we'll list our business name on the Shell Brothers Honor Roll in order of amount given in increments of $1,000.
And you can donate by sending a check or money order to the address on the screen or online at blessourchildren.org.
Together we can make the holidays this year a special one.
And First Alert meteorologist Bob Trihey is back with us, and it looks like we're going to have a mild day along the coast today.
Yeah, all in all, really pleasant along the coast. We're looking at conditions that are dry, and also we're looking at light winds, too. Ocean City and Fenwick Island, we're beginning in the 40s, so you definitely need to jacket out the door. But then by noon, we're into the mid-60s, some high clouds, and then by 5, of course, it's dark by that time, and temperatures in the low 60s. Waves only about 1 to 2 feet. Could see some minor coastal flooding at time of high tide. Keep that in mind. Lewis and Rehoboth will see filtered sunshine and highs into the 60s. So all in all, pretty pleasant ferry ride over to Cape May. On the Bayside, Cambridge, you're topping out in the low 60s with sunshine today. And in Crisfield, a few clouds for you and temperatures in the low 60s. So we will be seeing mild weather on the way and some rain chances later in the week. Much more in your forecast coming up in the next half hour.
Thank you so much. Also coming up after the break, the long-awaited Rehoboth paving project begins today. We'll tell you what officials say you need to know about those lane closures and parking.
Yeah, also in Rehoboth Beach, we have crash chaos. We'll tell you what police there say led to this scene, a car ending up in a pond.
And Milford and Slaughter Beach are hoping to create a better way to reach the beach. How a grant will connect the two communities. Coast TV News will be right back.
Make sure your neighborhood feels like home with landscaping and property services by Herker Property Maintenance. We combine science and art to create and maintain the landscape masterpiece you've always dreamed of. We can handle the largest developments and commercial properties all over and provide a consistent data evaluation to keep your property perfectly maintained. Clean, innovative, fast, reliable, from landscaping to pavement services and everything in between. Take an innovative approach with Herker Property Maintenance.
Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers, is looking for you to help stock the shelves at the Joseph House just in time for the holidays. The annual Joseph House Food Drive is Saturday, November 23rd from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the parking lot of the Wicomico Civic Center. Please help by dropping off non-perishable food items for those in need. All food donations are accepted no matter your neighborhood. Coast Country Cares, sponsored by Spicer Brothers.
Positive, focused,
supportive, and goal-oriented. These are just a few qualities of coaches who inspire their athletes.
Each month, the Preston Automotive Group will select a coach who makes a difference and make a $500 donation to their organization. Then at the end of the year, 3 of these coaches will receive an extra donation to their program.
Nominate your coach today at DelmarvaSportsNetwork.com under the Features tab.
Delmarva Sports Network Coach Who Makes a Difference. Brought to you by Preston Automotive Group.
Calling all comic collectors, anime lovers, gamers, and pop culture fans, make your way to Ocean City Comic Con December 14th and 15th at the Roland E. Powell Convention Center, featuring over 200 vendors, artists, and special guests. Plus, take a pic with your favorite comic book hero, take part in a costume contest, and so much more. Saturday 10 to 5 and Sunday 11 to 4. Tickets start at $10 with discounts in costume or donating a non-perishable food item. For more info, go to OceanCityComicCon.com.
Now on Coast TV News.
A chilly start to the week for Delmarva. We're beginning out in the 30s and 40s on your Monday morning, but we've got warmer afternoons with 60s expected. Rain chances do increase later in the week. I'll have the details coming up next.
Milford, Slaughter Beach working together to connect the two communities, the new pathway that could be built between those areas.
Summer season shortfall, that's what's being reported in Ocean City. We have some of the reasons being blamed for a drop-off in tourist dollars.
Paving project change, we look at what you might expect in Rehoboth Beach starting today.
This is Coast TV News Today.
November 18th, 2024. Good morning, everybody. I'm Matt Pensick. Good morning, Paige.
Good morning. Thank you all for joining us. I'm Paige Marley.
Approaching 5:30 on this Monday morning. Everyone getting ready, I think, for Thanksgiving. It's coming up. I would imagine if you're a school student, you're getting up, getting ready for school today, there's got to be some sort of countdown on for the Thanksgiving break.
I know my teacher friends are counting down as well.
Adults and children alike.
They're all very excited, yes. And it's not because they want to be away from their students.
No,
of course not. Everyone loves Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think everyone needs that break.
I think so too, right? But we'll be here on Thanksgiving. But anyways, we'll bring in Bob right now. Bob, I'm going to throw this at you. You weren't expecting it. Favorite part of Thanksgiving? Go.
Favorite part of Thanksgiving? No midday newscast on Thanksgiving. Just the morning show, right? That's a great part of Thanksgiving. No, spending time with my family and my wife and having a good meal and giving thanks for all of the good things I have in my life. All right. Temperatures out the door. 38 in Salisbury, 39 in Seaford, 37 in Delmar, 43 in Milton, and we've got mid to upper 40s at the coast, so a little milder there. We've got light winds out the door, and we have some high clouds as well, but we're dry, so good visibility, good commuting weather as we just have some clouds, some showers up to the north. We have high pressure building in from the west, so that will ensure another nice day. We just have these high clouds this morning. It's chilly. Temperatures warming through the 50s this morning. Then by 11:30, we're in the low 60s. Still a few 50s at the beaches, and then upper 60s from Salisbury to Millsboro and Milton around 2:30. Maybe a little cooler at the beaches with low to mid 60s, but you can't beat this weather a week before Thanksgiving, and temperatures a little cooler for this evening. Here's a drive cast that gave you the green light to and from work for the morning commute. We're looking at dry and cold conditions, dry roads, good visibility, and some filtered sun into the afternoon, and dry and mild for your afternoon and evening commute.
Bob, I'm still trying to process that answer there.
Yeah, it's funny.
All right, connecting Milford and Slaughter Beach. It was back in May of 2023. Those communities received a grant from the Federal Department of Transportation to support the design to build a pathway between the two areas. Study will assess the feasibility and develop a conceptual design for a shared use path that connects the city of Milford with the town of Slaughter Beach. And according to the Delaware Department of Transportation, the shared use path is part of the push to encourage ecotourism in the area by promoting walking, biking, other forms of transportation. The study is being funded by the U.S. Department of Transportation Thriving Communities Grant. And again, it's from the city of Milford and town of Slaughter Beach. That's the two involved here. The grant requires a lot of work to be completed by June of 2025. And we spoke with someone who says they would really enjoy this pathway.
I think it's going to be great. As an avid runner and cyclist, and a place for people, to walk that can connect us to Slaughter Beach, safe trail, I think it would be great.
Study team is conducting a series of pop-up events to share details and develop an understanding of the needs and also collect feedback. The next one of these will be held on November 19th. A Rehoboth Beach teenager facing charges after police say she sped directly into a retention pond, and here's a picture of that situation there. Car in the pond on Old Landing Road and Fairway Drive. Troopers say this car ended up there after speeding away from officers on Route 1. This started around 4 a.m. on Sunday. The good news is the driver was able to swim ashore, but she is now being charged with underage drinking and reckless driving.
Happening tonight, another wireless tower situation along our coast. This one would be in Rehoboth Beach. It's where Verizon Wireless attempting to take the next step in placing a tower. It's going to get another look tonight during the Sussex County Board of Adjustment meeting. We have a map showing you the location of where Verizon wants the tower to be. It's on Old Landing Road. It's in an area just south of Betsy Ross Boulevard. Verizon's asking the board for a special use exemption.
Do have an update on the big paving project in Rehoboth Beach. Daytime work on Rehoboth Avenue. It's going to start today and will continue through mid-December. It's a change from the 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. time frame that had been in place. There'll also be a pause just before Thanksgiving until after the Christmas parade. That is set for December 2nd. Parking and lane closures will happen during the day, but DelDOT says some parking will be available on each block at all times.
Happening today, South Bethany taking a look at its water quality. The Canal Water Quality Committee is meeting to provide an update on the fall canal cleaning project. The committee will also talk about some canal maintenance issues, and also on the agenda, officials will be reporting on the latest water quality monitoring. This is all happening at 10 a.m. Well, with summer in the rear view, we're taking a look at how Ocean City fared economically this season.
Yeah, CoastTV News reporter Kevin Zapay breaks down how businesses and events did in the town.
Businesses in Ocean City saw plenty of foot traffic this summer. But how did profits compare to summer 2023? According to the Ocean City Chamber of Commerce Director Amy Thompson, the numbers fell short.
We all know the cost of goods has gone up. That's not new news. But if you think about the challenge of hospitality, is they're competing against remote jobs. So what is happening to, get quality hires within hospitality, you got to pay them more. So there's behind the scenes increasing cost of goods it's just impacting bottom line for everyone.
Thompson believes COVID played a big factor in the shift from clocking in at work to logging on at home. As for event revenue for the town, Business Development Director Tom Perlazzo says the town made even more money this year.
Well, 24 with events was a terrific year for Ocean City. Obviously, the two major events we had was Oceans Calling and Country Calling. Proved to be huge economic benefits for Ocean City.
Looking ahead to next summer, Thompson says they're focusing on partnering with other organizations to better understand similar trends across Maryland. With Ocean City having their 150th anniversary next year, Palazzo says to expect even more events in 2025. I'm Kevin Zapay in Ocean City, Coast TV News.
We're now going to take a live look at the White House this morning. The country getting a clearer picture of President-elect Trump's picks for key roles in his new administration. And right now there's some controversy surrounding Trump's choice for Attorney General Matt Gaetz. Some lawmakers want the House Ethics Committee to release their report into the allegations of sexual misconduct and illicit drug use. Gaetz denies any wrongdoing and resigned from Congress just last week. Some Republicans argue the report should not be released.
I believe the Senate should have access to that. Now, should it be released to the public or not? I guess that will be part of the negotiations.
Democrats are also raising some concerns over Trump's selections, including Robert Kennedy Jr. as Health and Human Services Secretary.
Got a lot more news to get to. Don't go anywhere.
Still ahead this morning, Housing Authority help, what you need to know about a change to the Delaware public housing application.
Also, Shank against the Steelers. The ways it all went wrong on Sunday for the Ravens in Pittsburgh.
And a shed fire investigation in Millville. What first responders say about why this event could have been worse than it was. Stick with us on Coast TV News today.
It all started with a food truck and a dream of bringing excellent street food to our community. That dream became Tiki Jack's as we know it today. From mouth-watering street tacos to our signature sandwiches and street-inspired entrees, Tiki Jack's is the ultimate destination for comfort food by the shore. Whether you're dining out with family or looking for a fun night out with friends, stop by Tiki Jack's at Rehoboth Beach today for all your street eats and brews.
If you know a high school student on Delmarva with a passion for agriculture or the culinary arts,
nominate them to become a WBOC Mount Air Farm to Table Scholarship winner.
The people who grow and prepare our food are more important than ever.
We are looking for 10 graduating seniors with a passion for feeding the world like we do at Mount Air Farms.
Nominees must have a 3.5 GPA or better, be an active participant in farming or culinary programs, and spend time giving back to the community.
Go to WBOC.com to nominate today.
Stay tuned to get a free automatic toilet bowl cleaner from Mermaid. Your sink stopper's broken, and fixing a drain is a pain. Introducing Mermaid Drain Magic, the instant solution to most broken drains. Just remove and replace. In seconds, you can fill and drain with a simple press of a button. Drain Magic makes replacing your old, broken, rusty, even missing sink stoppers fast and easy. Drain Magic's anti-clogging basket helps prevent clogs in your sink, catching hair, food, even jewelry. Made with brass and chrome and a silicone gasket, it creates a watertight seal. Order your Mermaid Drain Magic today for only $19.99 and get a Mermaid toilet bowl cleaner absolutely free. Drop it in the tank for up to 3 months of cleaning. But wait, this could be your last chance to get Drain Magic at this low price with free toilet bowl cleaner. There's a strict limit of 3, so order now.
Call 1-800-944-6857 or visit GetDrainMagic.com. So call 1-800-944-6857 or visit GetDrainMagic.com now.
Just about 5:39 on our chilly Monday morning. 38 in Salisbury. Looking over SU right now, it's dry. Maybe a little bit of frost in some spots. 37 in Delmar, 39 in Seaford, 43 in Milton, 49 in Ocean City, and 48 in Rehoboth. So a little milder at the beach. That's pretty normal. And we're looking at calm winds or very light winds. We are seeing some clouds moving through. These are way up there. These are mid to high level clouds. Nothing in the way of rain. Closest rain is across the northeast right now. Being there, done that. Love the name of that restaurant. Here's the pumpkin spice meter. I'm going with an extra large PSL, coffee, hot chocolate, what have you. As we go through the morning, it's chilly, temperatures in the 40s, but then we're warming up this afternoon by 4 o'clock up to about 67. Remember to call the Coast TV First Alert weather phone, your forecast anytime. It is sponsored by Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico.
This morning, Delaware officials will continue to investigate a fire that broke out in the middle of on Sunday. Good news there. Firefighters say no one was home. Thankfully, no one was injured as well, though that fire did spread from the shed to the home. Delaware's sports tourism industry is on the rise. That's according to a study from the Delaware Tourism Office. They say people visiting the first state for a tournament, race, or other event generated $258 million for Delaware last year. That's in purchases of food, hotel rooms, things along those lines. This could include things like Slam Dunk to the Beach, which will actually not be happening this year, or tournaments at DE Turf in Frederica. Over 1 million people are considered sport travelers, according to the study.
Ravens, Steelers, always a rivalry game and almost always a game with playoff implications. Both teams entered Sunday with 7 wins. Ravens have not yet had their bye week, so with their 3 losses compared to the Steelers' 2, the Ravens began the day a half game out of first in the AFC North. Got a troubling theme on the day in this one. The previously reliable Justin Tucker missing field goals. First quarter from 47, it's off to his left. Late in the first, from 50, again off to his left. Under 2 to go in the second, Derrick Henry powers in from the 1. This gives the Ravens a 7-6 lead. Steelers' Chris Boswell, he was very good kicking field goals. Here he is, making his 6th one on the day. This puts Pittsburgh up 18-10. Just over a minute to go in the game, and after all the adversity, Lamar Jackson hits Zay Flowers for the touchdown. It's 18-16, a 2-point conversion would tie it, and here it is. Jackson rolling, about to go down. Desperation heave. It's not good. Ravens lose a game in which their defense did not allow a touchdown. They fall to 7-4 in the season and are letting hopes of another division title slip away. Quarterfinal round of the Delaware High School football playoffs wrapped up over the weekend. 3 divisions in the state, each still with the Sussex County team vying for a championship. So let's take a look at the updated brackets. In Division 3, dreams still alive for Sussex Central thanks to Rodney Escobar-Gonzalez's 34-yard field goal with just 55 seconds remaining. The Golden Knights defeat Appoquinimink, and they will face defending state champ Salesianum up in Wilmington in this next round. Let's go over to Division 2. Woodbridge gets a road playoff win against Archmere thanks to 2 rushing touchdowns from Malachi Hayes. Now the Blue Raiders will face top seed in this division, Caravel. That's in the semifinals. And then in Division 1, top seed Indian River. They got 2 touchdowns from David Handy in their quarterfinal win over Conrad. The Indians get 4th seed Polytech in the semifinals. The River attempting to win their first state championship in 13 years.
That's getting exciting. All right, coming up on DSN, your game of the night's at 7, UMES men's basketball facing off against Gallaudet University. At 10:30, you can tune in to the final score. Some entertainment news for you now. Sequels and remakes, they are popular with moviegoers, and David Daniel has one of each in today's Hollywood Minute.
You have something in you. Rage. Never let it go. It will carry you to greatness.
A great debut for Gladiator 2. The long-awaited sequel launched in 63 international markets, taking in $87 million. That's Paramount's biggest international opening weekend ever for an R-rated movie. Gladiator 2 opens in U.S. theaters Friday.
Good morning, Mrs. Sturak.
Mrs. Sturak? Cricket. Sweet, my first dead body.
I'm for sure going to juvie.
A summer without supervision doesn't turn out quite the way 4 siblings planned in Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. The comedy is a new take on the 1991 original. Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead debuts Tuesday on digital platforms. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
Sun's up in about an hour. Still pretty dark out there. Gateway Subaru Camp. Some high clouds in Ocean City, 49, and it's a chilly start, but then we're looking at a warmer afternoon. And warmer afternoons through midweek with 60s on the way. Some much needed rain later in the week, but not a lot. I'll track it on FutureCast coming up in 2 minutes. Stay tuned.
Listen to Big 107.7, Delmarva's classic rock station.
Ride the wave of Delmarva's vibrant coastal vibes with Coast Life. From hidden gems to sun-kissed trends and captivating local tales. Dive deep and immerse yourself in our coastal rhythm. Catch Coast Life weekdays at 4 on CoastTV.
At the Delmarva Design Center, appliances, cabinetry, countertops, tile, and flooring come together in one showroom. We have specialists in each division like myself in cabinetry to ensure that you have the best product to fit your needs. And your selection fits seamlessly with every element of your project.
It was very important to find somebody that was knowledgeable in the whole picture, the cabinetry, the appliances, and the countertop. We are delighted with the outcome.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Born in the stars, formed in the earth, shaped by designers around the world, and curated by Khalsa Jewelers in Lewis. Paul Chen, also known as Sunder Khalsa, is a meditation and yoga master as well as the owner of Khalsa Jewelers.
At Khalsa Jewelers, we offer signature pieces to celebrate love in those special moments in our life. Peace to all, light to all, love to all. Celebrate with us at historic Lewis and Rehoboth Beach.
This is the revolutionary socket fan by Bell & Howell. The amazing 2-in-1 ceiling fan and light. If you can screw in a light bulb, you can hang the socket fan light. Socket fan comes with this handy remote. You can control the light and the breeze that you need. Socket fan fits any standard light socket. You can do it yourself in less than 10 seconds.
And now, the socket fan lights with deep socket extender is yours for $49.95 with free shipping. Order now, and you can get a second fan for 50% off.
Get cool fast with Socket Fan.
Huddle up for Nittany Game Week.
Get a sideline seat with coaches Jay Paterno and Tom Bradley as they join host Todd Sadowski for expert analysis on the blue and white. Nittany Game Week, Friday nights at 10:30 and Saturday mornings at 11 on DSN.
It is 5:46 on your Monday morning. We're going to see what Monday looks like in Dover. Let's check it out, Bob. Looks pretty good. Look at that. It looks like people are maybe still sleeping, just getting up for work, but they'll be pretty pleasantly surprised, I think, today. It's not too chilly out.
Not too chilly. You know, we don't really have any weather hazards. We don't have fog, maybe a little bit of frost inland, but that's pretty typical for this time of year. But we've got big changes as far as temperatures go. Now we're looking at mild conditions to start the week. 68 today, a little cooler tomorrow, 63, and then it's back to 67 on Wednesday. Then we take the plunge, much colder end of the week, 55 on Thursday and only 51 on Friday. We'll have an upper level low that's going to bring in a lot of cold air, unsettled weather, and a better chance of rain towards the middle to end of the week. Not a lot of rain. So we're dry through Tuesday. Tuesday night, we could start to see some scattered showers. That's also the case on Wednesday. Then it looks like late Wednesday night into Thursday morning, that's the best chance of seeing likely showers. And then it does start to dry out a little more, maybe a slight chance of a shower later Thursday and Friday. And right now, it just looks cold and drier for the upcoming weekend. It is chilly out there right now. 38 in Salisbury, 37 in Delmar, Seaford 39, 43 in Milton with 47, Bethany Beach and Rehoboth at 48. Winds are offshore, so we don't have to really deal with the coastal flooding anymore. But at time of high tide, do watch out for maybe a little inundation along the coast. Otherwise, we've got some high clouds that are floating through. Nothing in the way of rain with these, just some showers with the warm front across New England right now. More important storm across Texas and the plains. That's bringing rain, storms, and severe weather. That's going to lose its punch as it moves to the east, but we'll get in a little bit of that action. But low pressure will cut off from the jet stream, and then we will see that better chance of rain by the end of the weekend. Colder temperatures. Futurecast this morning has us in the 40s and then 50s mid-morning. By noon, we're into the lower 60s, 63 in Millsboro, Salisbury 64, Bethany Beach 61, and then by the afternoon, we're into the upper 60s, 67, a popular number in a lot of places with cooler readings at the beach. beaches, and then cool this evening, but pretty typical for this time of year. As we go through the overnight into Tuesday morning, a few more clouds, temperatures beginning in the 40s. As we go into your Tuesday, not as mild as today, but still not too bad. By afternoon, we're looking at lower 60s, and then a few showers could start to build in as we go into Tuesday night into Wednesday morning as well, scattered in nature. And then as we go through your Wednesday, we're looking at mostly cloudy skies and temperatures into the 60s. What's going to happen is an area of low pressure will cut off to our north and west, bring in colder air and keep us unsettled too, with showers as we go Wednesday into Thursday, and yes, even snow well to our west and northwest Thursday and Friday across Pennsylvania and the higher terrain of the Appalachian Mountains. For us, just some chilly showers into Friday. Then I think this will start to lift out and it'll be chilly but dry as we go into the upcoming weekend. As far as rainfall amounts, nothing all that impressive, maybe 0.2 to about 0.4 of an inch of rain as we go Wednesday through Friday. So it's not going to end our drought, but certainly great to see that chance of rain. Paul Davis 7-day forecast, 68 today, 63 Tuesday, mild with the showers on Wednesday night into Thursday. Thursday much cooler, 55, only 51 on Friday. Can't rule out a sprinkle, and then chilly for the weekend, a mix of sun and clouds, highs into the mid-50s, overnight lows into the 30s.
Bob, those who applied for help from Delaware's housing authorities got some important information to share here. The Delaware State Housing Authority says all 5 of the state's public housing authorities now have one application process. What this means is you don't have to apply through separate websites for vouchers or housing help. Important to note, anyone currently on a waitlist must update their application information by this Friday, November 22nd.
Quick heads up for you, there is a change in hours for the Lewis Library. According to the library, this will be Thursday. It will open at noon. The library says this is all just required due to maintenance.
People in Lewis can share their thoughts on how the city should spend its money. The Financial Stewardship Subcommittee hosting a budget workshop. That's this Thursday, November 21st. It'll be at the Rollins Center. There are 2 sessions. There's one at 1, another one at 5.
Coming up on CoastTV News today, World Prematurity Day is a time to raise awareness about the health consequences of premature births. We'll show you how the U.S. aims to protect infants and their mothers.
And bundle up out the door. Right now, 38 in Salisbury. It's clear, maybe a little frosty in places, but then our afternoons will be mild as we go through midweek with increasing showers later in the week and then a big cool down by the end of the week. I'll have your 10-day forecast coming up after the break.
You'll be walking in a winter wonderland at Bella Terra's Garden Center this holiday season. From freshly cut Christmas trees and handmade wreaths to poinsettias and Christmas ornaments, let Bella Terra deck your halls and trim your tree. You'll love Christmas shopping at Bella Terra Garden Center as we transform into your ultimate Christmas destination. Bella Terra Landscapes and Garden Center, your Christmas tree headquarters. Bella Terra is located right off Route 16 and Ellendale, Delaware.
Capture your favorite moments at the CoastTV photo booth. Strike a pose and snap a pic, all for free. View previous pictures and see the next event at CoastTV.com under the Features tab. The CoastTV photo booth, sponsored by Baths by Spicer Brothers.
It all started with a food truck and a dream of bringing excellent street food to our community. That dream became Tiki Jack's as we know it today. From mouth-watering street tacos to our signature sandwiches and street-inspired entrees, Tiki Jack's is the ultimate destination for comfort food by the shore. Whether you're dining out with family or looking for a fun night out with friends, stop by Tiki Jack's at Rehoboth Beach today for all your street eats and brews.
You want to feel important. You want to be a part of something bigger, something that matters and can help change things.
You want to feel like you belong. We know. We felt that way too, and that's why we did something about it.
We aren't just Army National Guard soldiers.
We are normal people just like you.
And together, we can make a difference.
Take on your legacy.
To learn more, visit nationalguard.com/DC.
Are you having trouble hearing your TV or listening to conversations in loud spaces? Then it might be time to consider Nano hearing aids. Nanos are FDA-registered OTC hearing aids. Don't be fooled by overpriced hearing aids. Prescription hearing aids could cost $3,000 or more. Nano hearing aids are now offering $100 off through this special TV offer. Call now and get 2 CIC rechargeable hearing aids for only $297. And if you're not happy, return them for a full refund.
As veterans, we share a history with all those who have served and continue to serve. Our families share in our courage and sacrifice, always. And each military branch serves in our own unique way. We are strong. We are unified.
This Sunday was World Prematurity Day, a time to raise awareness about the dangerous, even deadly health consequences of premature birth.
In the U.S., preterm birth is actually a leading cause of infant death, and new data shows the country has a long way to go to protect those who are pregnant and their babies.
Mandy Gaither shows us the numbers, explains why experts believe U.S. infants are dying at high rates.
She passed. For the third year in a row, the U.S. gets a D+ grade from the March of Dimes annual report on maternal and infant health for its high preterm birth rate.
Mothers and babies deserve better.
For every 1,000 babies born in 2023, about 6 died, according to provisional CDC data. That death rate is the same as the year before, and the March of Dimes report finds the rate of preterm births remained at 10.4% last year. Those are babies born before 37 weeks gestation, again unchanged from the previous year.
So it's remaining at historically high levels.
Dr. Amanda Williams says racial disparities also persist. For Black people, the preterm birth rate is 1.5 times higher than the rate among all other babies. The March of Dimes report says certain risk factors are contributing to the high overall preterm birth rates. First, the number of people who have chronic conditions during pregnancy and inadequate prenatal care.
A third of all counties in the United States are maternity care deserts. And that means that there is no prenatal care provider, no obstetrician, no midwife, no family practice doc who does OB, and no maternity unit.
Williams says identifying high-risk pregnant people and improving access to care are keys to reversing the high preterm birth trend.
We have to think about how can we keep our hospitals open and how can we make sure that we have providers who can take good care of patients.
For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Time is now 5:55, and it's time to check in with our coastal pet of the day.
And today's coastal pet of the day, enjoying the warm weather we recently had on your screen. Look at Addie there. Aww. What a great picture. Addie's having a good time outside and was submitted to us by Paul in Millsboro.
That's adorable. We want to see all your pets on Delmarva. Keep sending us photos like that and tell us what makes them so special.
You can scan the QR code at the top of your screen to submit your furry friend to Coast TV News, and then watch weekdays from 5 to 7 a.m. to see all the pets we feature.
Time is now 5:56, and it's time for a look at your forecast before you head out the door.
Yeah, not bad for mid-November today, Bob.
No, not shabby at all. I think we'll take 60s anytime, but it is chilly this morning, so bundle up out the door. We've got 30s and 40s, some mid to high-level clouds, and then more sun as we go through the day, and temperatures into the upper 60s. Paul Davis 10-day forecast. I'm thinking about 68 today. Still mild Tuesday, 63, with showers building in later Wednesday into Wednesday night and Thursday morning. That's our best chance for rain, but we cool from 67 Wednesday to 55 on Thursday, and then it's really chilly on Friday, 51, and then looking dry but chilly into the weekend with mid-50s, and then getting a little warmer towards, I was going to say Halloween. How about Thanksgiving? 60 on Tuesday. Wednesday's dry, but right now Thanksgiving and Black Friday could be a little wet, so we'll see about that, but leading up to Thanksgiving looking dry.
Coming up at 6, Milford and Slaughter Beach are working together to safely connect the two communities. I'll tell you about a path that could be connected on Route 1 to allow people to run and walk and bike between the two towns. That and more when Coast TV News Today continues.